Good morning, Newman Smith. I'm Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. Well, let's begin with our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee. Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. And now for our moment of silence. Thank you, and you may be seated. Well, welcome to Newsday with Dr. J. We're so excited that it is Friday and that we have so many great things going on at our school. But before you hear about them, let's do our word of the day and our quote of the day. Our word of the day is entrenched. It is an adjective. It means firmly established. The sample sentence is, her face will forever be entrenched in my memory. Especially when I go around to y'all's news classes and your teacher has it pulled up. Mr. Busby likes to pull up the news where the first image is me like this because the TV freezes in a certain way. Oh, it's so disheartening, but it's so fun. Anyway, I hope that's not entrenched in your memory. Our quote of the day is, try a little harder to be a little better. Try a little harder to be a little better. We can all try a little harder. All right. In general, big news. Next week, February 27th through March the 2nd, if you have 0 tardies and 0 absences, you could win a $50 gift card to Walmart where you can buy anything. And Walmart has everything. And so what we want you to do is to have 0 tardies, 0 absence. We're going to draw 2 per grade level, which is really great. All right, so that's next week, February 27th through March the 2nd. Don't forget, this Saturday is the Harlem Wizards. This Saturday is Trojan Relays, which is a big darn deal. And then also, best of luck to our bass fishing team in their final regional tournament this Saturday. All right, well, who is showing their Trojan pride today? Which scholars are going to be on the news? I actually happen to love this group. Let's welcome the members of P2P, Elijah and Nick. So guys, tell us a little bit about what does P2P stand for?
P2P stands for Pathway to Progress. It means young black mainly athletes come together and we just learn how to become men in the future.
Yeah, that's why I went into education, is the quote from Frederick Douglass. If we help you when you're young, if we build solid men, we don't have to do any work when they're older. So that's our role. That's our role. And the words of the exact quote leave me, but I know I've talked about it on the news before. So, Nick, congrats on a great basketball season, by the way. Awesome. You're a member of P2P. Now, if you don't recognize who P2P is, I know you'll recognize that they are the scholars who wear the suits and the ties on the days of our important events, and that's how you know who they are. And they're ushers for Veterans Day. They do a lot of great work around our campus, and they're having a fantastic fundraiser the week of March the 6th through that Friday before spring break. So that entire week before spring break, we're going to have March Madness at Troy. So can you tell us a little bit about March Madness at Troy?
March Madness at Troy is a 3v3 basketball tournament held during the lunches. You're going to compete against other people in your lunch for a 3v3 tournament, and we're going to have a big, a pep rally after spring break to play in front of the whole school.
That's right. So we're going to have an A lunch team, a B lunch team, and a C lunch team. Now, if you're like, well, that's great, Dr. J, but how do I sign up? Where do I get the information? Well, next week, the P2P is going to put up all the flyers around the school. There's going to be a QR code. It's going to have all the information you need, and it's $5. But you have to be passing your English class to play. So you'll put your English teacher name in the form, and then we'll email that person, because you know why? We got to read. We got to read. And that's the class that we do most of our reading in, even though we should be reading in all of our classes. P2P really wants to make sure that Newman Smith is a high-achieving school. So if you're passing your English class and you have $5, we're going to have it's called 3-on-3, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, I'm available for any A, B, or C lunch team. I don't know if they're going to pick me off the bench, but I can try. So Nick, he's like, no, Dr. J, please no. He's already played basketball against me. But guys, we want you to know that this money is going to a great cause. We're raising money for P2P to make sure they can continue the great things that they're doing here on campus. The winners of our March Madness will play in May, and they will play in front of the whole school. So the team with the most points gets the bye, and then we'll have that tournament and at the end of the school year, and it will be so exciting. And that will be $2 to get into that event, to buy out during that period. So, all right, well, anything else you want to tell them about our March Madness at Troy? This is our first one. I hope it can be an annual thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody on your team got to have the same lunch.
Yes.
So there's no skipping class, no.
No skipping class.
Needs to be a principal. Needs to be a principal. No skipping class. So it has to be the lunch that you have. And listen, you don't have to be athletic. We have enough time to have a girls 3-on-3 and a boys 3-on-3. So please make sure that you all sign up. Remember, it's only $5 to play in the lunch tournament.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you have any questions, find these guys. They're going to help you out, but flyers go up next week. Okay, well, will y'all help me close out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Oh, good luck to our vase artists tomorrow. I forgot vase. The artist competition is also tomorrow. Gosh, so much going on. Good luck, vase artists. All right, we love you. We think you're great. Remember, character counts. And make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.